No kidding. This chap was as big as the post office tower.
Push off, bitch!
Said the other, who was as high as the Empire State Building.
But I can eat more than you and a go.
Oh yeah!
Yeah!
So they decided to have an eating competition to see who could guzzle the most in one sitting. Mealtimes for giants lasted a couple of 100 years. So they shook hands and agreed to come back when they had had a good old tuck-in, and off they went. A little later in the day, a woman was sitting by the riverbank with a fishing rod. It was a sunny day and the trout were almost queuing up to get themselves hooked. A couple of miles downriver, one giant lay down and started to lap up the water.
That's funny. The water's going down.
So the fisherwoman packed up her tackle and went off to find another river. But there wasn't one because the other giant had drinked them all dry. Over the hills, a farmer was feeding his herd of cows, when from out of the sky a mighty hand swooped down and up into the clouds went the cows.
Ruddy giants! That's the second herd they've guzzled this week!
And so it went on, week after week, month after month.
Where have the buffalo gone?
But all they heard was a great big belch from behind the mountains.
What's happened to the whales?
And a great fat giant, lolloping on the seashore, smacking his greasy lips could have told them.
They fell on the bus now.
And everyone looked up at the empty sky and the silent trees. By this time, people were getting fed up.
That's the trouble. We don't get fed anything. It's those blasted giants who are getting fed up. Look at the land. It used to be full of fat cattle and ripe fruit. Now, we'll be lucky to have half a dozen of turnips from it.
We're happy we can have exercise these days.
Right then, we'll have to go back to the cities.
For a moment, nobody said a word. Then someone jumped up.
Oh no! We have to. We have no choice. We could be safe there. Big walls, that sort of thing.
The cities stink.
We've all heard about the cities. Everyone crammed together. Foul air, foul food, and besides.
Everyone knew about the stories, about how the cities had been abandoned. But eventually, after much discussion, nodding of heads, shaking of heads, and general argy-bargy, it was agreed. The best thing was for everyone to move back to the cities, build strong walls, and make do as best as they could. And that was how, all over the world, from the plains of India to the downs of England, from the jungles of Africa to the coast of Japan, the people packed up their pots and pans, turned their backs on the wastelands which had once been their homes, and trudged off into the crumbling ruins amongst which their ancestors had once lived. Giants, on the other hand, were having their own problems.
Hey! Where's all the grub?
It's not my fault.
Well, if you'll keep stuffing yourself, I won't stop.
I'm not letting you win.
You greedy pig!
Big lump of lard.
If they had not been packed so full of food or red in the face, they would have started a war with each other. And with a half-hearted punch and a wheeze, they collapsed on the ground. Like a couple of stranded whales, they fell asleep for a few hundred years.
Meanwhile, the cities had come back to life. They grew and prospered, and one day, one of the leaders, somehow there were people called leaders now, said,
Since the countryside has been turned into a desert, we might as well see what we can put it up to.
and the technical wizard said,
Here's my design of a special type of machine, which will dig up the ground so that we can get all the minerals beneath the surface. It'll be useful to create even more machineries to produce little luxuries for us.
Another clever spark pointed out that there were mountains of bones littering the hills and valleys.
They are the remains of all the animals spat out by the giants. We can boil them down to produce a certain type of material, which can be turned into marvelous things.
Everyone's eyes lit up at the thought of little luxuries and marvelous things.
Phone collecting working party, assemble! Neat straight lines!
And everyone rushed off into the dusty lanes to gather the bones of dead animals.
See how safe we are behind our great high walls.
The walls were a bit too high to reach the sun, unfortunately.
And look,
Hey!
our lives are made beautiful and happy by the things we can make from the bones.
Giants great and giants good, you left us bones to boil! Hey! Giants great and giants good, you left us bones to boil!
Eventually, it became the custom for a parent to take a child to the side and say,
There were once two giants.
and when the children covered their ears in fear, they laughed and said,
No, they were good to us. It was they who left seas of bones to harvest.
So eventually, the official religions of the cities were established, and people prayed to the giants.
Giants, gentle giants, send us today our bones to boil!
Occasionally, people from neighboring cities disagreed about what exactly the giants looked like.
They were very thin.
They were fat! They had blue eyes!
No, they